AVR, today's best country.
Hortons for Tim Hortons Camp Day in Minas. I got Peter Gillis, and Peter, coming up in Kentville is the Literacy Mile, and maybe before you get into when and where it's going on, what is the Literacy Mile?
Well, it's actually going to be in Wolfville this year, Harry. It's going to be at the Festival Theater in Wolfville on June 19th from 12 to 2 p.m. And the Literacy Mile is a promotional and fundraising thing for literacy programs and leadership personality programs.
Okay, and how does this mile work now? Do people just sign up for this? Can they get a hold of you?
Yep, they can just show up by 12 o'clock on June 19th, and there's family activities there, and there's no cost, although it is a promotional and fundraising event. There's no admission to get in here. You can just show up and you can support literacy programs by buying a hot dog or buying a 50-50 ticket or
Now, I was there 2 years ago when you had it at the Kentville Fire Hall, and the crowd was just pumped up. Everybody was all fired up. The people that are involved in this really do enjoy the Literacy Mile, and the programs, it helps.
Yes. This year it's going to be a little bigger. That's why we're having it in Wolfville, because before the mile there'll be a ceremony for adult learning ceremony for programs all over the province are coming to Wolfville. So we'll be filling the 500-seat theater in Wolfville, and then they'll be pouring out in the parking lot of the Festival Theater where all the events for Literacy Mile is taking place, and then we'll walk through the town of Wolfville.
This has got to be the biggest Literacy Mile you guys have hosted as of yet.
Yeah, usually we get about 200 people to one of these things, and this year we're hoping for at least 500.
Oh, you're going to have to send me some pictures of that, Peter. Now, you guys have a website that people get more information on, Peter?
That's right. It's a bit of a work in progress, but it's www.vpla.ca. You get some information there. Would you like to know a little bit more about the literacy issue?
Sure, it definitely would, yeah.
So, whether you're listening to ABC Canada or Canadian Council on Learning or Literacy Nova Scotia, they're all saying the same thing. About 4 in 10 adult Canadians, which is about 9 million people, struggle with early literacy in this country. So that probably sounds pretty high.
It does sound extremely high.
I think probably because most of us think of low literacy as being not able to read, where low literacy is really about how well you read, not whether or not you can read. So it's ability to use printed information, whether it's at home or in the community or at work. And that could be filling out a job application or patient information leaflets that accompanies your medication, or it could be information that's only accessible on the computer. And by that definition, there are a lot of people who struggle with low literacy, and that's why we have the Literacy Mile each year.
And if people want to get involved in your programs, vcla.ca, they get a hold of you?
That's right, or they can just show up on the 19th. If they would like to participate in the provincial learner ceremony, which precedes the mile, which is from 10 to 12, they should call because seating is limited. And our number is 679-5252.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Appreciate you stopping down here at Tim Hortons today.
Thanks for having me on, Jerry.
That's great. That's Peter Gillis, and he's from the VCLA. They got the Literacy Mile happening on the
19th of June.
There you go. Thank you. Still coming up, got a tune from Steel Magnolia.
AVR, today's best country.